hello, all of my beautiful humans. I hope all is well and well is all. Welcome to Nickism, where all I'm trying to do is promote positivity and encourage you to be the best you possible. Period. Point blank. That's it. That's all. So before we get started, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, leave a story, leave a topic. I'm with it all, and I thank you in advance. So today's topic is back to school. Back to school. Yes, it's back to school time. Some of us already started back to school. Some of us start back next week or the week after. And I just want to send a positive message out there to each and every person, from the parent to the student, to the teacher, to the principals, to the social workers, to the counselors, to everybody. First and foremost, have a safe and blessed 23-24 school year. To everyone out there, have a safe and blessed 2024 school year. Make sure, parents, that you have them talks with your children. Yes, have them talks with your children, from all the way from pre-K up to 12th grade. Have them conversations with your kids. Let them know what limits are and what limits are not. Let them know what respect is and what respect is not. For everyone that has have children have phones or whatever, listen, start taking things away from your kids now. Start putting into their heads that phones are not used in school for any reason. If there is an emergency, the school will get in contact with the parent with no problem. Just like there was in the 80s, just like it was in the 90s, just like it was in the 70s, and we all made it out, and we all made it out just fine. There's no difference between then and now, except a little bit more mental health. A lot more mental health is out here, and we are so much more aware now of the mental health population. So it's important as well. Let me tell you something, parents and students. The first thing y'all want to say, what if it's an emergency? What if it's a gun? Or what if somebody have a gun? Or what if it's a bomb and our parents need to come get us? The school gonna alert the parents. By you having your phone, it will be a distraction. Let me tell you, first of all, if there is any type of bomb threat in any type of school, the last thing you need is to turn your phone on, because you can trigger that bomb to go off. Or if there is a gunman that's in the school and he see you with the gun, he see you with the phone, he can use that to take your life. So understand the importance of having a phone. Listen, once you get out of school, you can use your phone as much as you want, because you have to call your parent. Let your parent know you home. There's a whole lot of latchkey kids out here, and I get that. But in school, there's no latchkey, nothing. There is just a classroom full of students, different individuals, all there for the same purpose, is to learn. We're not there to babysit phones. We're not there to be disrespected. We're not there to feel any type of way, but to educate your child, and that's it. That's all. And I'm pretty sure you send your child to school, because I send my child to school to be educated, not full of foolery, just for education. And disrespect is not tolerated, not in school, not to any adults, period, point blank. So, to my also parents, like I said, we need to have these conversations with our kids, because a lot of times we want to take up for the kids when they are dead wrong and they are very disrespectful. And I know it's a lot of parents out there like, my child gonna have this, my child gonna have that, da 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 da. Cool. You need to homeschool your child, because putting your child in a situation like this is going to create a problem, because we're coming into a new year now, and what's happening in the school system now, they locking up your kids. They locking up your kids. They sending your kids to juvenile detention, so your kids are having a record already earlier for a cell phone device, and it makes no sense. It's a lot of children out here that's being disrespectful, that they know the laws, that they can't hit teachers or hit that the adults can't hit them, the adults can't disrespect them, but they believe it's okay to disrespect them. Let me tell you, students, it's not okay. If you don't want to be treated bad, do not treat anybody bad, especially not an adult. Not at all. Do not put your hands on an adult, because like I said, mental illness is real, and all they do is take one hit and it can trigger a person to be somebody that they does not want to be. So understand that, yeah, there's laws that's put out here to protect kids from adults hurting them, but there's also laws out here to protect adults from kids hurting them as well. So we need to know that, in each and every day they fighting to build more laws and more laws and more protection for teachers, because like we said, the people in the school system are the lowest paid people. Well, the teachers are the lowest paid people in the world, and it saddens that it's the truth when the teachers are the hardest working people in the world. They function a class every day with 25 to 30 kids at times, teaching them all different type of languages, specific type of, My words are getting mixed up right now, but different type of lessons, and the disrespect, it should not be a part of it because it's taken away from the next child learning. That's what I'm trying to say. If that, well, it makes sense because it should make sense. Because if you're adult and you in the right state of mind, you know what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. To all of my teachers out there, stop belittling these kids in front of their friends. Stop belittling them. Stop talking about them. Stop talking down to them. Stop making them feel like they less than. I have seen it firsthand. I have seen how teachers talk about these kids behind their backs, and kids be walking by and they hear it. So be mindful of that, because kids run their mouth and kids talk. So when they hear something, they're going to go and tell everybody what they heard. As long as it's not pertaining to them. Let's get that right. As long as it's not pertaining to them. But I say to this, all of my beautiful people out here, teachers, listen, once again, we know you have that education. We know you are the leader in the classroom. Just be the leader, set your rules, set your foundation of how the classroom is going to be ran, and follow through with it. Let them know you don't tolerate the foolery. Let them know that what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. Set your rules on the first day. And anybody fall out of line of them rules, send them to detention, send them to wherever you have to send them, to let them know that you are not joking. And when it comes to school, parent involvement is so important. Parent involvement is so important, because then we wouldn't have that parent getting mad because the kid acting out, then they got to come to school. Y'all never told me this before. Y'all never told me that. No, get involved into your school daily life. Have them conversations with your child of what's going on in the school, of how they feel about this teacher, that teacher, or the next. Are they comfortable? Are they uncomfortable? We have to have these conversations, my beautiful people, because we also know sometimes in the school system we have the pedophiles. That's teachers that's working in the school system. So we definitely have to have the conversation to let our children know what's a comfortable touch, what's an uncomfortable touch, what's a comfortable word, what's an uncomfortable word. We definitely have to have these conversations. And like I said, to all of my individuals out here, each is to their own. Each is to their own. Stop judging. Stop judging these babies, because at the end of the day, they are still babies. They are learning. And just like us as adults, every day we are learning. We are learning to be better. We are learning to be stronger. We are learning to be smarter. And if we can do that for ourselves, what challenge do you think these children are dealing with? Especially when they don't have someone to carry them on their back. My focus this year is just to be the best school counselor possible. Once I get hired as a school counselor, because it's a process. It's a process. But I believe in me. And I believe never giving up on your dreams, because you will succeed. No matter how many times you've been knocked down, you will succeed. And that's what education is about. Knowing that you're not going to pass everything, but when you do, it's a feeling of great pleasure, great enjoyment. And that's what I want for all of my students out here for the 23-24 school year. All of my beautiful students, my beautiful teachers, beautiful staff members, be aware, be prepared, be safe, and understand that we are all individuals dealing with things at different times and different spaces and different steps in our lives. And just because they are kids, don't mistake it for them being ignorant, because a lot of our children go through a lot of things that we have not yet seen in our lives. Understand that. I just want everyone to understand that as well, that children have stress, children have anxieties, children have depression, children have all of these things, and they have to bottle it up because they are kids. So what happens when they bottle it up? It comes out through behavior. Sometimes it's negative behavior, sometimes it's positive behavior, but it comes out through their behavior. And we need to prepare, and we need to look at that. Parents, teachers, even my students, we all need to look at that. When I tell you be mindful this year, be safe this year, make sure parents get all of your kids shots that you need to get, make all of the appointments for your kids after school, not during school hours, because a day lost from school is a day missed forever. So I definitely believe if you can make the appointment, make it after school or on the weekend, something that's going to best benefit your child, especially if they're struggling in certain areas. And I say that to say to all of my beautiful people out there, have a safe and happy and productive school year. Also, to my niece Jamia, I am so proud of you. This is her first week at college, Drew University. Yes, I'm so proud of you. Reach for the stars. Reach for all the stars in the sky that you can reach for, and know that if you fall, you got so many hands helping to pick you up. Be safe, be loved, and know you got us. Till next week, everybody, take care of yourself. Stay blessed, stay loved, And happy 2023-2024 school year. Peace.